I'm like, oh, that sounded like a trap just went off.
Yep. And he says that out loud.
I'll say, Kuykendahl?
He doesn't respond. He's unconscious.
I look over to Merrik. Surely he wouldn't have fucked with anything, right?
Surely he would. I'm sure.
Baltan?
Well, I guess someone needs to go down there and check on him again.
Okay. Are you going?
Yeah, I'll go down.
Okay. Baltan volunteers to go down. You come back down, and you see Kuykendahl on the ground, bleeding, and his body is just kind of sitting there, and he's barely breathing, and you can see he's kind of going aspirating blood.
I'm gonna run over there, and I'm gonna cure wounds on him.
Okay. Roll it. Okay. Kuykendahl stabilizes and immediately comes back to life.
That hurt. That hurt real bad.
All right. Kuykendahl coughs.
I'm gonna say, oh, good thing I had this elven potion with me, or else I wouldn't have been able to heal you.
Don't care. Hurt.
He's stumbling back up as his wounds close upon his body.
I'm just getting out of here. I'm hurt.
Okay. You going back up the rope?
Yep.
All right. Kuykendahl's going back up the rope.
Oh, but what about the cat, Greg?
Fuck the cat. Pussy's too damn expensive.
Okay. Francisco, I need a strength roll, but at disadvantage, please. There you go. That's okay. Good enough. Whatever. Let's.
Yeah, but not just a disadvantage, but close enough.
Close enough. All right. You're still gonna take 2 damage from climbing. Baltan.
I see that cat trying to get that food now.
Are you gonna look down the cat door?
Nope.
Well, I can talk to animals, so
Yeah. Are you gonna look down the cat door?
yeah, I'll go look at the cat door.
Okay. You open up the cat door, and the cat is sitting in the middle of the small tunnel, standing at a weird angle, eating the fish.
And I say to the cat, was that a good meal there?
Delightful.
And I ask the cat, is there anything special in this tunnel?
I don't know. Depends on what you think is special.
And I say, do you know of the shapeshifters down here?
I've seen a couple of those, yes.
Freaking cat. And I say, let's see. How often do you have visitors over here?
Many visitors come through these catacombs. This happens to be the entrance that I enjoy. I've been known to see men in very nice clothes, and then also a very simple boy. He always smells so delicious.
Okay, how does this trap activate, by the way?
Can you not tell? I know that you're speaking with me, so that means that you must know something.
Would I roll insight on that?
You can.
I would be glad to tell you. For another fish.
I don't think I have any fish, but I do have, what are they called? Good berries. I can give you good berries.
Can I interest you in vegetarian options?
No, thank you. But if you ever do have questions of me, just bring me a fish. and it turns and it prances awkwardly through the rest of the tunnel out the other end and sits and lays down at the door.
Okay.
On the opposite end.
Okay. So I'll shut the door and jump back immediately.
Okay.
And
It was because he threw a fish in.
okay, I didn't know if it was because he opened or closed the door or if he threw the fish. So I was kind of
It was
thinking.
because the fish, but yeah, that was good playing it safe, guy.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, I jump back immediately, and then I'm like, all right, let's go up. So.
Okay. And Baltan comes out of the hole. Thelma Batal has taken care of Thelbis. She says, "Let's get Thelbis to the bunkhouse. I will mind him until he is feeling better."
Well, why not to the barracks and let the clerics look after him?
Okay, if that's what where y'all want to take him.
Like the doctors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Or, I mean, I guess we could take him to the bunkhouse and have a cleric come look at him.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably more sense.
Okay. All right. You guys help them off to the bunkhouse.
Oh my, where's our cleric friend?
Yeah, the cleric went off to report on what was happening. So they go off to the bunkhouse and let's see. Baltan.
Gonna go drop off his dossier to Mother Russia. This is what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna bandage myself up, so...
Okay. All right. In front of you, you see a very tiny old crone wobbling with a cane. And she's saying, "Arms, arms." And she walks to you, Kuykendahl, and she puts a hand out and she says, "Arms,
Excuse me, ma'am?
arms, can I have some money, please?
You want what, ma'am?
Money."
Oh. Yeah. Well, just give her whatever raise or wages I got
Okay.
from today.
16. All right, I need, let's see, Americus, Thalion, Baltan. What are you guys doing? And Lucian, what are you guys doing? Did y'all notice that, lady? Are y'all paying attention to that or no?
Yeah, I'll be
I
watching.
don't understand. So, do we carry Thelbis to the bunkhouse
Yeah,
or not?
that's already done. That's already done.
Okay. And then we come back, and then Kuykendahl is just walking out in the street and meets this lady?
Yep.
I mean, I guess I'll perception to see if I was paying attention to it.
Yep, go for that. Everybody else as well.
I was not paying attention.
I don't think any of us were.
Wow, that's so cool how that turns out.
We just kind of hear it in the background, I guess. And Lucian's like singing to himself, and all he hears is his own voice in his head. And like fucking instruments. A real curse, brother. I'm telling you. I spent 30 years of my life like that, and suddenly it stopped.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be down.
Fucking auditory, like it was insane. Like I literally couldn't hear my teachers.
She says,
Jesus.
"Thank you so much. I promise good things would come to you." And she hobbles over to Americus and she says, "Can you help an old lady?"
To me?
Yep.
Sure. Do you know one I can help?
It's me.
Oh, you're so young. You call yourself old.
Okay. Roll perception.
And that's the way I get away with not giving people things.
Okay, roll perception, everybody. Oh!
Baltaninator. Okay. She stumbles over and goes to fall. And she falls a little bit in front of Thalion. And she gets back up on her cane. And she says, "Sir, can I have some money? Can you help an old lady out?" And she steps to the side of Thalion. And she says, "Please, sir."
What did the geezer say? I did not understand that.
Oh, she's asking you for money. She says, "Can you please help out an old lady?"
I grab a coin in my pocket.
Okay. Do you give it to her?
I hold this out in my hand for her to take it.
She
And right before he hands her the money, I go, "Hold on. What's that in your pocket over there? I saw you lift some money from Americus."
You hear a laugh, and the cloak throws up in the air, and she says, "It wasn't money."
Americus, what got stolen from you?
And she took off. She's running.
After her.
Ah, hell.
Sorry, run after her.
Kuykendahl, you might want to check your pockets as well, buddy.
I'm just gonna shoot an arrow into her back.
Okay. You make that run. Make that. So she gets 10. So that would put her here. Okay. Baltan began chase. All right. Thalion, you're going to use your action to shoot. Baltan, you're chasing, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Americus, are you chasing? Or are you going to just...
I'm going to cunning action dash.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah. And
In
that's my
distance.
whole action, right? That's
Yes.
my bonus action, actually, right?
Hold on 1 second. Let me calculate this real quick. 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. Because I'm just trying to like do it in the order of like what people say.
Okay.
Okay, that is a hit and damage as well.
6.
Very nice. She takes 6 damage. You both see an arrow shoot past you, and it catches her in the buttocks. And she goes, "Ah!" and grabs her butt and yanks the arrow out as she continues to run.
Yeah. So I'm going to dash and sap
Sap, what are you going to sap with?
the flail in my pocket.
The what?
Well, it says, if you hit a creature with a flail. Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was like assuming that like get a flail for having sap. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna sap her with. Let me look and see if there's anything in my inventory. Did I take that crowbar back? No.
No.
I didn't pick it up when I was in there.
No, Lucian brought it back. Or, wait, no. Somebody did something with it.
Sorry, did something with what?
What'd you do with the crowbar?
I threw it down the hole.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
down there. Huh?
No one,
Yeah, it
no
went
one
down
picked
the
it
hole.
up. No one grabbed it.
Yeah, you might want to refresh your character sheet as well, Americus. She jacked your dagger.
Oh, really?
That's what she lifted. I rolled a d4 for it because you had like 4 things that were stealable, really.
Fucking bitch.
She stole Kuykendahl's net if he would refresh his seat.
Bitch.
I just
I was
guess
about to use
unarmed
Yeah.
snapper, I guess.
Yeah, you can do, no, you just like plunk her ass.
Yeah, unarmed knocker in the fucking head.
Yep.
Wait.
Oh wait, that doesn't hit her AC.
Okay.
Okay. Thalion took his turn. Kuykendahl, Lucian, Baltan. Anything y'all want to do before we do an initiative run?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
Uh,
a storm.
We're gonna cast Charm.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. And it's cast Charm.
Wisdom 13.
Thank you. the hell is the saving throw? Okay, wisdom 13. There we go.
Are they still running?
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna cast a long strider.
Baltan, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna. Did Americus get to her?
Yeah, he swung at her but missed.
Oh, okay.
Thalion plugged her with an arrow.
Okay. I don't think I can hit her, can I?
I mean, if you got range or if you want to dash, you'll catch up to her, but like you're not able to hit her until combat starts.
It's fine, I have a bow, so I'll try to hit her with my bow.
Okay.
Crippling shot.
That is a miss. Kuykendahl.
Charge up, man. So charging her ass.
Okay. Well, you catch up to her. And now we are going to initiate combat. All right, everybody roll initiative.
Fight.
Be fucking good.
Oh, what the hell? Am I not? Hey, look, it crashed again when he rolled initiative. Weird, dude. So weird. All right, first up, Lucian Silvertongue.
Hey, just come back. We wanna talk to you. Don't worry about them. No, I'm your friend. Please come here.
I mean, she doesn't have to do what you say. She's still afraid of them.
It's all I got. I mean, I can't attack her because that'll break the charm. So
She dashes sideways. She's going to dash sideways to look at you and try to see who's saying that. All right.
I didn't know it.
Like she stutter steps, so that I'll at least give you that off of it. Americus,
Yes.
your turn. You are within.
Okay.
You are within striking range.
I am, aren't I?
Yep.
Can I like jump up on her back and like cover her eyes with my hands?
Yeah, you can try that.
I want to do that.
I'll
and
give
just
you-
like hold on tight.
Yeah, but you. Okay, so roll.
Grapple or
No,
so like
athletics.
extreme
Or sorry, acrobatics to land it.
acrobatics to land on her. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm
Okay, yeah, you land on top of her,
okay.
and now just roll a dex check to just like
Sure.
cover her eyes.
Check.
Oh yeah, you do. So you're now on top of her, covering her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Her turn. Okay, she's gonna choose to taunt Kuykendahl,
All right.
and you need to roll a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. 7.
That's a fail. So your next attack, you have to roll on disadvantage. And she screams up at you and she goes, "I bet you, big fucker, you can't hit me without hitting Americus. Ah, this dumbass." Baltan.
All right. I guess I'll try to hit him with the arrow again.
Okay.
I miss.
That's a miss.
Do I see any stones around there I can pick up and throw at
Yep.
him?
There's gravel on the ground.
All right, I'll grab one as bonus action and throw it at him.
Okay. That's a hit. Nice. She starts to fall to the ground. Lucian, roll perception. Thalion, roll perception. Oh. Lucian, you just barely notice it. Down the street comes a group of 3 people. Kuykendahl, you're up.
Swing to hit at her legs, more specifically.
That's awfully low, buddy. She's actually shorter than Americus.
Jesus Christ.
But if you want to try to sweep her legs with that club of yours, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's try that. What do I roll?
Attack with the club.
Oh wait, you said disadvantage.
Yep. Right click it, disadvantage, and then click roll. And you miss. Thalion. It's a miss. And back around to Lucian.
Well, it's just like, I mean, they haven't attacked us, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! If we start
So
yelling,
I don't really want to like go over there and just fucking start causing damage or casting, you know, like cloud of daggers.
Yep.
So I guess we're gonna go with. Callum, you dog! Is this your doing?
What doing do you speak of?
The theft
What
of valuable goods from myself and my party.
What theft? He comes around the corner and he sees Kuykendahl swinging at the ground. Americus is riding her head, holding her eyes. Baltan is like really close with like a bow and arrow getting lined up to take another shot. Thalion's got his arrow lined up on her as well. And he's like, "Oh, Jesus. Gia, please give back what you took from them." "I don't wanna." "Do it now, drop it." And she reaches into her bag. Under her bag, she drops a net, and she drops the dagger.
Did you spin this one to thief from us, Callum?
I would never do such a thing.
You would. You
Wha-
know that you would.
What would I have for such junk? And he looks at the ground with the
Well,
dagger and the net.
It's not their worth to you, it's their worth to us. You're trying to hinder us.
I don't need to compete with you. I can just succeed.
Bold words for someone who's losing.
I'm gonna get up while they're talking. I'm gonna shove Gia. What she took from me, I'm now jacking. I don't care.
She already threw it on the ground.
The money, actually.
She didn't take no money.
Okay.
She just took your net.
Oh, he means the money he gave her.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
His day's wages.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
You get the copper back.
He's like, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Stole my net, you bitch.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you made it personal.
Yep. Okay, you get your money back. And she's just pouting, and Americus is still sitting on her head.
Yeah, Sean definitely broke.
Yeah.
Pee on her. Pee on her. Pee on her.
Whoa. Okay, Diddy.
Oh man.
Americus,
And you're welcome for catching the thief there.
Americus, you still gonna sit on her head?
Yeah, I'm still on her fucking head.
Callum looks
I
over
know.
at Maximus. Maximus looks back at him. They nod. He walks up to place a hand on her chest. She is healed. And she starts screaming,
So she is one of yours.
"Yes, she is part of our party. She has been known to get involved in a lot of trouble. I do not pay you for this, Gia. What reason are you stealing?" "It's him. It's this stupid one out of my head. I hate this guy. Ameris stupid."
Well, you're very lucky we didn't just outright kill you.
In
It's
the
where we
city,
gonna meet.
in the city walls? Ha! I doubt it.
There's no way that we knew that you were you. You could have been, I don't know, a shapeshifter.
Well,
There's
if
been a lot
it
of that
kills
going around.
me to put Americus in jail, then that's fine.
How would he go to jail? I don't.
For killing somebody, you can't just kill thieves. That's not the laws of this city.
Well, maybe you can't.
You can't either, dear brother.
I pull out my sealed writ from Papa, and I go, that's not what this says.
Oh, really? Care if I have a look at that?
Yes, I do mind, and I'll tuck it back into my shirt.
Show me where it says you have a license to kill within the city.
I have a license to kill anywhere because of my great and outstanding work solving the blight.
I seriously doubt that.
Well, doubt all you want. Why do you think he never gave you one? Because you're too brash and stupid.
Tomlin is still staring at Thalion.
I'm gonna roll. Can I roll intimidate on said bitch?
On Gia?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's not going to do anything. America's still sitting on her head. Like, I don't know how you're going to intimidate her other than talking to her. Because she can't see
like
you.
the
He's
bitch.
still covering her eyes.
I'm just yelling at the bitch.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Just incoherently?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty intimidating.
11. Fucking hell.
You know, your dog barking was less than intimidating.
No, it's right at the edge, though. Like, she doesn't like it. She's going to shut up. That's a feat in and of itself. Callum walks around and kind of puts his hand on his chin. Lucian, Lucian, Lucian. When will you ever learn? This world is not meant for people like you to truly succeed. You can only see a small glimpse of it. You can only wish for what I can actually do. I actually solve problems. Granted, I might do them a different way than you, but those that sit and chase honor and glory through all of their actions and work really hard, they don't really get anywhere now, do they? This world is set up so people like me succeed, the ones that were already born to succeed.
How long have you been practicing that speech, Callum? Who wrote it for you?
Nobody wrote it for me. I'm just tired of jousting with you. I know that you can usually win turn of phrase and tongue, but no, in your mind and your heart, you will never be me.
I don't want to be you. That would defeat the whole purpose. I'm winning. I'm better. Why would I downgrade? I don't.
Try to scoff from your trash heap. That's all you can do. You sit and think that you stand on a mountain of garbage, but it's merely just a pile.
Better than being the garbage, isn't
The
it?
street grows silent. You hear people stop talking. Anyone want to roll perception?
Yeah. Good idea.
Kuykendahl, you can't see it. Americus, you
Oh,
can't
so
see
should
it.
I
Sorry
even
about
roll?
that. Baltan and Thalion and Lucian are the only three that are in the right position. Americus, you got her on lockdown. I get you, man. You ain't letting this bitch go.
Not at all. I got this bitch.
Baltan, Thalion, and Lucian. I mean, are you facing Callum, Lucian?
Yeah.
Thalion, are you facing Tomlin? Okay. Well, Baltan's got 19. Baltan, you can see it. Down the street, it falls silent. Almost as if there's no sound. Everything sounds muffled. People in the streets step to the side of the road. And there is a lone figure with a robe walking down the center of the road with his hands clasped in front of him. People are slowly running inside at every chance that they can. That's what you see, Baltan?
And I say it seems something is heading our way.
Callum looks over your shoulder, Lucian. And he goes, "Ah, you see, success is already here."
I turn and I look over my shoulder.
And he walks past you. Maximus walks between Thalion and Lucian. He doesn't move his shoulders. He slightly bumps both of you. Toblin goes along the outskirts and still keeps his eyes on Thalion.
I'll make sure he doesn't steal anything from y'all.
Kuykendahl and Americas, you can see everybody looking down the street now. As the man approaches your position, people run inside. No one makes eye contact with this person. They all look away and run away. Some people are kind of looking at his feet as he walks by. Some people fall on the ground and pray. One cleric that you see walking by falls on the ground and places his head to the ground. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
I'll go up and meet whoever it is.
You walk around the corner. Are you going to look at him?
Yeah.
Okay. He has his head down under his robe. Callum turns his head down. Maximus turns his head down. And Tolan keeps staring at Thalion.
Walk up to him.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Okay. He's going to raise his head and look at you dead in your eyes.
Stare him straight back.
Okay. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Hey,
Nope.
I fucking hate these dice.
And you take 2 damage of psychic.
Alright.
He's gonna keep walking towards you and keep making eye contact.
Let's look down.
Okay. He turns away. And he heads towards Callum. Anybody else looking at him?
Nope. I have bowed.
Okay.
Still too fucked up.
He bows his head to Callum and he says, "My path has brought me here." Callum grabs the necklace and he reaches in his pocket and hands another necklace to the bishop. The bishop puts on the necklace. "For the time being, I shall call you Asmodeus. Our problem is inside. We're glad that you have come to our town." "Very well." He goes to step inside, and Maximus goes to the door. Callum turns and he says, "Lucian, if you could, please tell the small one to get off Gia. We need to take her down to see the rat folk."
You have to take that up with Americus.
Okay.
He was the wronged party.
Callum walks over. "Americus, I would like to persuade you to please step off of her."
Persuade away.
I gotta open this shit. Give me a second.
I do like sweets and trinkets and tinker things.
Fucking things in life.
He's gonna reach in his pocket and pull out a lollipop. It's nice, brand new, still wrapped. And he would said, "I would like to persuade you to take this, please, and let her be."
I open my mouth for him to put it in my mouth.
He takes the wrapper off and he places it in your mouth.
And I slowly crawl down.
And he pats the back of your head and he's like, "Good lad, good lad." Gia gets up and he kind of thumps her on the forehead and she goes and looks up at him and he goes, "Stay out of trouble. Come on, we have things to do." And he walks off, and she goes to walk off, and she turns around, and she sticks her tongue out at you and flips you off, and then follows them all in. Callum's gonna use his money to solve his problems.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yep. There's a bishop in town. Tomlin starts following them in, never breaking eye contact with Thalion, and walks in the door backwards. Kuykendahl, you have a very large headache, and you can feel your memory is starting to get foggy from that interaction.
Oh, well, we have a minute, Thalion. It reminds me, because of the little ones. Pax and Lax, have your scopes ready for retrieval.
Is he even there?
Oh, perfect. This is great.
So,
Are
still missing Merrik, but we do have, pressing matters to attend to.
Yeah, I was gonna go up to Lucian and say, let's, cause are we like healed up?
What do you mean we?
Yeah, not you. If Marjorie
Alright.
shows up, she could heal you.
You're the only one who's taken any sort of injury.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, buddy, you don't look that good.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
not look good at all right now.
Yeah.
Why
I
don't
was
you
gonna
just go
say.
run out to the clerics and see if you can get healed up by somebody?
Go,
Wait.
go pay a doctor to help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell Lucian that, and just like, hey man, I need a rest.
You went,
You know.
I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home now?
If that's what Thalion's gonna do for this evening, you're gonna go pick up your scopes. Lucian, Baltan, Americus, what are you gonna do?
Well, if we're all retiring for the evening, I'm going to go, I guess, read my book. I don't feel like there's going to be a performance tonight. I think that the bar's closed with Thelbis out of the situation, so
Pretty much.
I'm just going to go steady.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to the bunkhouse and sleep.
Okay. All right. Let me send you in your direction, and there you are.
And I guess I'll eat some of my dried meat for dinner, since there was no dinner service.
Yep. Everybody's gonna need to fend for themselves on foods tonight. And Americus, what are you doing, bud?
I'm gonna go back to the twins.
Okay. You're going.
And
with
I'm
Thalion.
going to
Okay.
make a deal to sleep at their place inside their little shop. That's what I'm going to try to make.
And they
So that I could always be either sleeping and like researching.
Okay. They could do that, or you could go ask Elderon, the guy that's been writing in your book to you.
The germination pod guy?
Yep.
Yeah. I do want to go over there.
Because he's got that whole experiment going on. And since he's got that whole experiment going on, that's actually some pretty spiffy stuff that he wrote in that last entry.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do in offline activities? Not you, Frank. You're gonna have
Yeah, I was
to.
like, you are sleeping, bro.
You're passing the fuck out. Thalion, are you gonna go out to the woods with Bael?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go back to the camp area that I normally post at, that I would leave.
Okay.
Since
Yeah, I
the-
might. I think Baltan's gonna go out to the force as well to speak with
The tree.
the tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that and place you guys there.
As the three of us leave the southern gate, because I'm the one that knows the secret handshake that will let us through, right? And you guys are headed that way.
Correct.
I'm gonna lean over conspiratorially to Baltan and go, I know what you are. And then go into my little destitution shack.
Okay. You hear this, Baltan?
How would you know what I am?
No, I just walk in the shack and shut it.
Oh,
Just
and I look
sleep on that
confused.
tonight. Why don't you?
Sleep on that.
I've been sitting on it for like 4 sessions. I saw you do some shit when the deer attacked
Yep.
the town, and I haven't said a word.
Yep.
So I'll go into that shack.
Okay, so instead of the forest, you're going into the shack to talk to Lucian?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where, y'all can have a conversation overnight and talk and reveal. Just let me know ahead of time before the next term. After you're done talking to him, are you going to go into the woods?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's where we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up tomorrow, the next day, right? And that way a day will pass and we can start doing some things. Because everything kind of got backed up here for a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. That was a good run.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm glad you're the one that got hit with 38 because that would have killed me.
Yeah. Good old Frank.
Fuck
One
you,
thing
man.
you can always count on Frank to do is to find a trap and poke it on purpose.
Yeah.